Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Thank you for coming back once again here. As you can tell from our lovely little Avacyn here, it's time for our very last box of Innistrad Remastered. Now at the moment here, we've gotten pretty much everything that we were looking for. We got an Avacyn Angel of Hope. We got Emrakul. We got Grizzlebrand, and we got Edgar Markov. Additionally, we also got a Meathook Massacre. So the only things really left to do is trying to get some new things or to try to get some alternate artworks like the poster board for Emrakul or one of the other Edgar Markovs. It'd be great to come out with one more Edgar Markov to kind of finish off our 2 Edgar, 2 Avacyn, and 2 Emrakul, though we did get a 3rd Emrakul instead, so I hope that that's not our sort of prelude that we're not going to get another Edgar, but we can only hope. So this pack was a little bit crinkled there, so let's hope that that one is going to give us good luck. Now, again, last time there, blood tokens really didn't do us any good. The new white human soldier tokens, now that is where it's at, because that one actually gave us the good packs. So starting off with Clue. Now I know these were on the backs there of our blood tokens there. So this is on the back of has Eldrazi Horror, so maybe something a little different. Found my Moonsilver Spontaneous Mutation with its really crazy foiling. Faithless Glooting Good, Wretched Griff, Valorous Dance, Angel's Tomb, Summary Dismissal, Shipwreck Island, Alchemist Greeting, Mist Raven, good old Butcher's Cleaver there. And going in for our first Through the Breach, starting off again with a Mythic there, though looking for the poster board for it, but we'll still take a Mythic right off the bat, even though if it is not quite a really good one. Cryptolith right, but we are following up with a good rare there, so that's always nice. Mausoleum Wanderer, unfortunately, keeps on coming back, and hoping for something good last year. Ho. Starting off something good. Very first pack of foil retro Liliana. The girl herself. Fantastic. Coming up with pack number 2, since we were pretty successful there with our first one. Wolf, now, they did a decent job for us previously. Battleground Geist, Butcher Ghoul, Ambush Viper, Ecstatic Awakener, Flesh Taker, Sever the Bloodline, Graph Rats. I mean, third one there of trying to get our Chittering Host. Though we've only gotten one of the Midnight Scavengers. Good old classic Swamp, Think Twice, Restless Bloodseeker, and a Duskwatch Recruiter. Nice little foil on that new artwork there. Very nice. Creature spells cost 1 less to cost. Okay. And let's see what the Wolf has to offer. Oh my goodness. We're starting off strong in this one as well. It's not the poster board one, but it is still a foil Meathook Massacre. So, yeah, that one I think also deserves one there, though Lily kind of trumps that one a little bit there, but I think we can still put them both in frame there. Wolf, you've still been doing good for us with a Sorin Imperious Bloodlord. Okay, another Mythic there for us. You want to keep on giving? Metallic Mimic, we'll still take that. And unfortunately, it started off with a bang there. Meathook into sword, and then metallic mimic into Thalia. It kept on going down. Well, at least Double Wolf has given us the foil meat hook there. Maybe number 3 will continue on the trend. Hey, if we keep on getting a good mythic in every single one, I wouldn't complain even if all the other ones weren't that great. Spider insect, yep, okay. This one I don't think has done us good before, so deranged assistant, blood petal, angelic purge, foil delver of secrets, okay, take that. Fiery tempest, we'll take that. Midnight hunt, moonlight hunter, galvanic juggernaut, crow swamp, not so icky Thraben inspector, butcher's cleaver, 8 of the horrid swarm. And going right into Gravecrawler. Okay, that's decent, though we do have quite a few Gravecrawlers. Audric, Lunarch Marshal. Got the new arc word, it's fine. Can't get away from Thalia, I guess. She loves me. And so two Gravecrawlers, both foils of the different kinds, and another Thalia. I mean, the Gravecrawlers are fine. It's just that there's been so many that have come around there that, kind of trying to look to see if there might be some cards that haven't been pulled up yet. But we got another wolf. Still been treating us good, so maybe it will continue to. Festival Crasher, Apothecary Geist, Blazing Torch, Lunarch Veteran, Downgraded Splinter Fright, Join the Dance, Town Gossip Monger, Shipwreck Island, Braid will always take that, Twin Blade Geist, Village Rites being all creepy, and Bloodhall Priest, okay, not starting off strong. Hullbreaker Horror, it's okay. Not quite as, because it's not as numerous as other ones, I'll still take it. And we're going off with another Olivia Voldaren, so number 3 on that poster. Still a very, very good pull, but looking for other ones there, looking for other mythics if possible. And a foil Vexing Devils, okay. Didn't get it in foil before, and still looking for maybe a playset of that one there. So Double Wolf, the Olivia kind of kept things going. Maybe not the biggest hit, though. So far, starting off really strong type of box here, and then petering out. Going to the Spirit, don't think that we've had much luck with them. Stitched Mangler, Dauntless Cathar, Olivia's Dragoon, Aim High, Honeymoon Hearth, Cackling Counterpart, Covetous Castaway, Blood Moon Mountain, Ancestral Anger, Wandering Mind, a little creepy horror. I mean, yeah, it's horrific. It makes sense. Mentor of the Meek, and Collective Defiance, starting off bad. Eldritch Evolution, still continuing that. Cathar's Crusade, already have that poster work, but it's good art, good card, good value, still take it. Maybe we can still redeem. Ooh, yeah, we can redeem. We can redeem. Spirit, you had treated us so badly before. It's the Spirit Human, but you're bringing us our second Edgar Markov, and it's the other artwork for it. Of course, it's not the poster board version of it, which would be incredibly amazing, but nonetheless, Edgar Markov in the flesh, looking all fancy-like, celebrating up. I'm thrilled. We ended up getting exactly what it was. 2 Avacyns, 2 Grizzlebrands, and now it's 3 Amarok, and now a second Edgar Markov. We are eating tonight there. This has already gotten us the good pulls that we wanted, though, some of these haven't been quite the greatest, but so far so good. I mean, we can only hope for one other thing that'd be greater, but if we could also get a Craterhoof Behemoth, I would certainly take that as well. Cathar Commando, Murderous Compulsion, Wildfield Scarecrow, Conduit of Storms, Slayer of the Wicked, Edgar's Awakening. You have certainly awoken here, buddy. You have certainly awoken. Twin Blade Geist, Peaceful Forest, Prison in the Moon, Duskwatch Recruiter, and Nebelgast Herald. Okay, Vampire, you want to do us any favors? Because Daddy came home there for you? Because I think you're the one that gets made by him. Yeah. Overgrown farmland, okay. Land, that's fine. Probably would have wanted a different land since there are still some not had. Heartless Summoning with that other artwork, still that's fine. Hullbreaker Horror, okay. So nothing too great here unless we can fail utterly and completely, because that Collective Brutality will never not show up. It's shown up in every single box. I'm done with it. I don't want to keep on pulling it there. We need some luck to finish out, because the vampires that Edgar sires are horrid, and we need something to bring us back. Eldrazi Horror, we like you more than the vampire, so bring us something good. Gluttonous Guest, Essence Flux, Molegraph Miltipede, Desperate Farmer, Butcher Cleaver, Indulgent Aristocrat, Restless Bloodseeker, Plain Plains, Moonarch Mantle, Young Wolf, and there we go. That's what I'm saying. The Retro Foil Delver of Secrets. It did come to us in the very last box. That is gorgeous there. And knowing how good it is, this will be the only common or uncommon that gets pulled out in and of itself, because it is just what we are looking for. So even if we don't get good rares or mythics in this one, this makes up for it more than anything. But we could get more. Croonin' Outlaw, okay, we had one of those before. Captivating Vampire, the original artwork, not the poster board one. Another Avacyn, another Archangel Avacyn, so that's number 4 for her. Okay, so nothing super amazing other than this, but and an Odric. Okay, so as we kind of thought, the rares, mythics, nothing really great there. The Delver certainly made up for it in that pack. Down to the last 5. I believe that at some point I'll go out and grab some play boosters of this, but in terms of the collector boosters, these are going to be the last ones that I will be going for. So, last 5. First one here, Zombo, not Decayed Zombo. That's the important thing. Decayed Zombo was bad. Starting off with Sanitarium Skeleton. Okay, Moonarch Mantle. I like the foiling on that. I love how the red picks up on all of that there. Obviously, you know, all of the Avacyn here with its red wings makes it so great. Voltaren Duelist, Cobbled Wings, Roombound Wolf, Geist Catcher's Rig, Soul Cipher Board, Pumpkin Plains, always love that. Laboratory Maniac, always love that too. Villa's Messenger, we'll take those. Dauntless Cathar. Okay. Zombie, you got something good for us, right? That's not good for us. We'll take the Necro Duality. Yeah. Again, only had one of those prior, so getting 2. We'll enjoy that. Second one up. Okay, the Huntmaster of the Fells, getting the last of the artworks that we have there. That is definitely something desirable, though not particularly expensive, but making something werewolf can use that there. And we have one last card here. Hopefully, oh, that's poster board. Ooh, and another Gitrog, foil Gitrog for us in the poster. Can't quite remember if that first one that we pulled was foil as well, but we'll certainly pick that as well as the Huntmaster. Oh, you know, Blood trying to come back and say that it's still kind of good, but we all know that it's run its course at this point. Okay, fourth to last. Maybe something special from this, though. It is Spider Insect. Yep, Spider Insect, so not really expecting much from this. Powergeist, Voldaren, Epicure, Festerhide Boar, Hanwar Watchkeep, Lumberknot. Haven't seen that one yet. Rally the Peasants, Silent Visitor, Traditional Swamp, Seize the Storm, Spectral Shepherd, and Sever the Bloodline. And is it going to give us anything good? Well, starting off with Garruk Relentless. Not a very good Planeswalker there, but is a card that I do not have from this set at the very least. But again, something that we will certainly take. So, keep on going there with Conjurer's Closet. Okay, still love my Conjurer's Closets. It's another one of the new artworks there. I'll definitely take that. Gravecrawler, still a good card, though we've seen quite a few of them, so I'm good on those there. You haven't done Bad Spider, but value-wise, not great, unless we get a Hermit Druid. You pulled it back. You pulled it back. Not the craziest thing, but it is still something to come out of it there. Again, another... the last one there was also another 4 poster boards. We getting 4 here as well. If we could get an Emrakul one as well, that'd be great. So if we're doing 3 to 4, we kind of got all of ours this time around. But what has Wolf and Arlen Cord brought for us this time? Alchemist Greeting, Eaten Alive, Abundant Maw, Lantern Bear, Uncaged Fury, the creepy Wandering Mind Brain, Cobbled Lancer, Blood Moon Mountain, Butcher Ghoul, Stromkirk Cultist. Nice abundant growth there. And Wolfie, you have brought us Elder Deep Fiend. Okay, nothing fantastic there. Memory Deluge, still Master of the Fells, okay, you're still... I get that you go together, creating a 2/2 wolf. You're the green 2/2 wolf. You got a redemption that you need here. Not the worst thing. Not the worst thing. I will definitely take this foil Ormondal. I very much like the format of this here, of just the jankiness of it. I'm sure that it's a little bit easier to do now, to get it out there. I think it's just a fun little card. Okay, 2 remaining. We're going to switch it up. We're doing this one first. Trying to be as crazy as we possibly can with this here. Oh boy, Blood. Now, this is the last time that I think that we're going to pull you, Blood, so you got to do good this time. Giss's Blessing, Giss's Bidding, Avacyn Priest, Epitaph Golem, Villagers of Estvald, Howlpack Resurgence, Lightning Mauler, Geist Light Snare, Alcatraz Island, Wildfield Scarecrow, Travel Preparations, second Lightning Mauler, and Blood, you are going to give me a Haunted Ridge, okay. Lands, doing fine. Restoration Angel, okay. Not really. Hopeful Initiate, again, still going down. And the last thing that you're getting me. So not a poster board Emrakul, but we're getting another foil retro frame of it there. So Blood, coming back for one last hit there to kindly give us another very good foil hit. Maybe should have used that as the last one there, but this is now our last one. So hopefully ending off strong there with our zombie boy. Coming out with our Reckless Scholar, Tragic Slip, Inspiring Captain, Dawn Heart Disciple, Fiend Hunter, Travel Preparations, Art School of Thraben, our kind of Mountain, Angelic Purge, Blood Tithe Harvester, and Crawl from the Cellar. Can't all get Delver of Secrets there, but Zombie, we have for you Voice of the Blessed. Okay. Got Bedlam Reveler. Okay. So far, 2 that haven't gotten a lot of. Galvanic Iteration, same thing. Only ones of those so far, so nothing new, but nothing that we've gotten multiple times over, but also nothing super fantastic. So, last, green in retro frame. I don't think Hermit Druid can come in retro frame there, so we might not be looking at anything fantastic. Not a double-sided card. So, very last one of the collector boosters. Again, kind of stinks that we did Emrakul last, but Transverse the Uvenwald. Having trouble. Is that a mythic? Can't remember what the if this was a rare when it originally came out. Search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle. If there are 4 more with Delirium, instead search your library for a creature or land, reveal it. Okay, I can see how that's good there. So finishing off with a new mythic as well. So Zombie, Blood's still trying to come in and be like, hey, I'm still relevant there, but we did have that one box where Blood wasn't. But, Blood redeemed itself at the very end with this on the back as well as the Emrakul. But rares, got a couple of nice little things there of some lands, and Conjurer's Closet, a couple of new things all around, but nothing overly fantastic, though Cryptolith is nice. But we're getting our good stuff there. Our Delver of Secrets. We have our poster boards like Olivia, Cathar's Crusade, foil Gitrog, foil Hermit Druid, and finishing off with our first Uvenwald, Garuk Relentless, Sorin Imperious, Bloodlord. Have some other ones that we had gotten before, Necro Duality, Archangel Avacyn, and Through the Breach. Though we did finish up with our 4 major hits of Meathook Massacre, of Lily, Emrakul, and most importantly, Edgar Markov. Overall, looking at this stuff, we ended up with exactly what I was hoping to get in terms of the big hits there. Unfortunately, was not able to pull in a Craterhoof Behemoth, but that's not going to happen every single time. I believe that they might be in the play boosters, so potentially in the ones that we do open up for that, they might show up. But we did overall get quite the haul out of these 4, and I'm very pleased with what did come through, even though we did have some things like Gravecrawler and Collective Brutality that just continued to, and Eldritch Evolution that just showed up time and time again. Thalia, it was just, and Mausoleum Wanderer. Some things that we just did over and over again, but, we can only do what we can do. So, but overall, I am happy. I thank you all for coming through, watching this 4th one for our Innistrad Remastered collector boosters, and I hope that you will come back again for any of the future ones. But until then, I hope that you have a wonderful day, wonderful evening, and that you take care of yourselves. And until then, stay safe.